Hello and welcome to fresponse.com. Today we're going to talk about fresponse version 7, specifically our Linux examiner packages. So we're installing that on a Ubuntu machine here. During the install, you'll see that we start creating prime numbers. We're doing that to generate a cryptographic key that will be used to control the cryptography and to set up session keys for accessing fresponse. In fresponse version 7, all communications are encrypted by default. Next, we'll run a quick command to make sure that all package dependencies have been fetched and that there's nothing missing from our installation. All right, so first let's start by talking about the fresponse License Manager. License Manager application is what we use to control access to our license dongle and to make sure that we can start fresponse on remote subjects. This is pretty much the mirrored equivalent to the Windows License Manager that you've come to know in fresponse. This License Manager is command line based, can run as a backgrounded service, and also has multiple exit codes to make it easy for scripting. In the man pages, you'll find a number of different options for how to configure and set up the software. So we'll go ahead and exit out of this and we'll start up our License Manager. The License Manager, of course, is going to talk to our local license dongle, which means when we start it, we will need to have root level permissions. We'll go ahead and start it and push it into the background. But you'll see here that we have a number of detailed set of information that returns, including our dongle number and version number, as well as expiration date. Now what we're also going to do is we're going to start some subjects to talk to this License Manager. We're going to do that off frame. So we're going to go get those fresponse subjects started. For now, we'll talk about the examiner interface. This is really the main heart and soul of using fresponse under Linux. This frexit tool is what we're going to use to mount and unmount specific subject target combinations. In addition, we have the cache command that's going to tell us about what fresponse subjects are talking to our license manager at this time. We've got multiple exit status codes, basically giving you a lot of flexibility when it comes to scripting the application and looking at the results. So the first thing we'll do here is go ahead and run that frexit command, and we'll take a look at the cache. This is going to tell us about the systems that are running and talking to our license dongle right now. So we have multiple targets here. We're going to go ahead and select one of those targets, and we're going to take a look, or subjects rather, and we're going to take a look at the targets that are available. So here you can see on this CentOS 6 x64 machine, we have a number of different targets, as well as their block size and block count. Let's go ahead and mount one of those targets. We're again going to use the frexit command. We're going to put in the subject as well as the target. We're going to mount it using -m and using the dot to mount it in our local directory, and we'll run it as a daemon process. So what this has done is it's created a target directory here, and inside that target directory you have a single live binary file that represents the remote physical device. So we'll go ahead and take a quick look at that right now. As you can see, that file is the appropriate size based on the size of the actual device. Alright, unmounting the device is simple frexit unmount, as well as selecting the subject and the target indicators. This will remove the mount point and detach the device from our machine. In addition, we do have the ability to shut down remote versions of fresponse on a remote machine from the command line. Now this does not shut down the service or the actual machine, rather it stops the fresponse software. And by doing that, it gives us the ability to stop the software on that remote CentOS 6 machine, and then we can see that it, along with other machines, have been removed from our license manager. Alright, so this gives you a high-level overview of how fresponse version 7 works in the Linux environment. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to contact us on the web at www.f-response.com. Thanks, and have a great day.